Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games as a warm up. Um, Pretty tired right now. I always say that, but it's usually true. Um, yeah, I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. Yesterday did not go well, but that's because I wasn't verifying in the beginning, and so I'll try to do that this time. Hopefully, I can do it on the first attempt. Yeah, just waiting for the 1 minute mark to start here. Yeah, really quite tired. Okay, here we go. 1 minute in. So let's verify this time. This is a mate in 2. This is checkmate. This is a mate. Ooh, is it a mate in 2? Well, it's at least a queen. And we're down a piece here. I got really bad pins and needles in my arm for some reason. I can't get rid of it. It's very distracting. Okay, so we're down a piece, but we do have two pawns for the piece. So if I gain a piece, we'll be up 2 pawns. So if I can't take the bishop, right? Because he'll have 2 pieces. But if I take the knight, that should put us up a piece. I think there's some type of rule. I don't know if it holds true, but I've noticed, like, in these situations, if you can take a piece and then take another piece, and then the piece that they capture with can be captured, I think you win a piece, if that makes sense. So, for example, bishop f3, bishop d8, and so on and so forth. Here, it's equal material right now. We each have 2 pieces, and then I'm attacking one. So it's just taking the knight and then taking the bishop. Here we have a mate in 2. And we win the queen, I believe, because after king g1, we have this. There's a fork. There's also a bishop, but I think we employ the fork, and then black has 2 pieces under attack. I don't see counterplay. This is just a mate. Oh, maybe it's not a mate in 2. Yeah, it is a mate. So check, king h1, and then mate on f2, or this way. So I can maybe take on f3, or I can take with the rook. I wonder about the fork. Is that good enough? We're down a pawn. I don't know if that's good enough. I'm playing it. If that's the solution, I hate this puzzle. What a garbage puzzle that was. Okay. Another garbage puzzle. So check. We promote. Check. And then if king f7, queen f5 is going to be a mate next move on f8. And if king g7, then we can go here. Take, and then rook d1, but then he's got rook d. Oh, but then I can take, and it'll be close, but that should be win. What? I verified that one too. What did I miss? I verified it pretty quickly, but oh my god. At least I thought I verified it, but I missed something. But that's still okay. The point is to not. Yeah, you're my bad luck. The point though is I thought I verified it. I just screwed up. What is bad is when I'm doing puzzles and I know I'm not 100% verifying. Like there's no excuse for that. Okay, if rook f2, I can take the knight, but I don't know if that's good enough. Yeah, but then I'm threatening mate on the next move. I am down 2 pawns there. But if it's not that, I don't know what it would be. If I don't see how we're doing better than that. I just don't see. I don't see. So I can take the queen. He takes my bishop at the end. We're still up the exchange, so. We are white. I think we're winning the queen after queen h7. We are black. Should, yeah, this wins a rook. White, we win the queen. So king g2, queen d5, and then we either win his queen or give checkmate. Check, or we win the rook. We win the bishop. Oh, I just saw that we had a bishop here. So check, mate in 2. Mate in 2. Maybe queen d4, threatening mate. I think he has to give up his queen there. Or the rook, rather. We can take and then take the bishop, putting us up a piece. I can take the rook, and after a7, bishop c6. Wait, yeah. can trade queens. Ooh, does this matter? Shouldn't matter, but it must matter. Yeah, the problem with king h6 is I think he can play h4. Check. Could maybe take on e7. Oh no, our queen's under attack. Wonder if I can still do that. Rook e7. And if... Oh, but the problem with knight d3 is he's already blocking me. But if... Yeah, knight g6, king h7. I don't think that's going to be it. Ugh. So knight g6, queen g6. Threatening queen h5. Knight g6, queen g6, bishop f7 is mate. I don't see how he defends h5. Feel that was slightly underrated. Okay. So can I go queen e5? Never mind. Oh, I just saw the check. Okay, so there's queen c8 check. If king d6, I'm just up a queen. So king b6, and then I just promote. So I can't believe I didn't see queen c8 right away. So this is a weird puzzle. It's just wanted that. Okay, we are black. So I wonder if it's... Yeah, it's probably quickest to take his pawn. And then at the end, I'm going to... no, there's not going to be a skewer. I will queen before him. And then I have check on g5. And I can force this trade. Okay, and then I can push. I feel this one's underrated too. And then you go check. And then check. I nailed this one, I gotta say. I nailed that. Okay. I think it's just queen f7 here. Rook f7. Oh, he's not pinned. It's still going to work though. Check. Black. Check. Zigzag in. Just a mate in 3. black. Should take a drink here. Okay. Equal material. A lot of collinearity there. There's maybe rook e5. How does he protect or counterattack? If queen d6, I can just take and then take the bishop. I don't see what he's doing here. Okay. Check. Okay. I was saying no calculation needed, but we do need to verify. So, but this just has to be winning. So first of all, let's just look at the stupid moves first. King g7. It might be bishop in. If I go queen check, king g8. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm verifying, but I mean, it has to be this. Check. So maybe I do it with the bishop. If king h8 for some reason, then I think maybe just bishop f8. Oh wait, no. Ooh, this is maybe trickier than I thought, but it's got to be winning. Okay, so king g8. Sorry. No, we're looking at this. We're looking at this. So yeah, check. And then king h8. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think that works. So queen h5. And then check. Really? Really? It's gotta be a win there. Maybe I can sack here or something after. Check, and then bishop g6. F takes check. And then I can do a rook left to e4 or something. You can't go there because I have bishop h6. But this is actually way harder than I thought. Queen h5, king g8, queen h6, king g8, and then I think it's bishop g6. Bishop g6. He might even have knight f6, but I can just take it. So bishop g6, but he doesn't have to retake. He could move his bishop somewhere. Oh no. Yeah, maybe he can. Except I have this check. That just repeats, so check. Does it? Oh, it's so complicated. And if he goes to g8, that might transpose. Queen h5, king g8, bishop g6. But after bishop g6 again, he might have bishop d8. No, he never has time for that because I have, well, yeah. Then I have queen h7, king f8. There's bishop h6 there. Queen h6, king g7. I mean, maybe it's not queen h6, but it's got to be. I wonder if queen h5, king g7, bishop h6, king g8. If I can then go bishop g6. Because if fg, queen g6. Queen h6, king g7. I find this so hard. But that has to be the first move. It's gotta be. Yeah, the problem with queen h5, king g7, bishop h6 is I don't know what I'm doing after king h8. Unless it's bishop g6 again. No, I don't know. Maybe I could go queen h3. I don't see it fully. But I don't see how it could be any other move other than queen h5. Like there's yeah. And then maybe it is just queen h6, bishop g6. Queen h6, king g8, bishop g6. I'm threatening mate, so he has to take or give up his knight. And then queen g6, king h8. Actually, I could take the rook. It's just a fork. So queen h6, king g8, bishop g6. So you can't go to h8. So fg. Sorry, wait, what? Queen h6, king g8. Yeah. Bishop g6, fg, queen g6. So he has to go king f8. And then it's bishop h6 mate. Okay. I verified because I was not going to verify or yeah. So okay. That took way longer than it should have. We are black. Can I go here? Now it's bishop against rook, which is a draw in most cases, I believe. Actually, let me think. Yeah, it's normally a draw. It depends. But we have a pawn, which is a difference. So if I go rook h2, king g1, which is forced. So I take on h3, so there's no stalemate. There wouldn't be anyways, but yeah, so king g1, rook h3. And it should be winning. I say that just because, yeah, rook against bishop is a draw. Yeah, is a draw in most cases. But we have a pawn, so that has to be winning. Well, I didn't see what Vivek wrote, but he just wrote some super long line. He's crazy. Yes, so rook h2, king g1. We take the knight. He moves the bishop somewhere. And that's got to be winning. It should be winning. Like check, take. He moves the bishop somewhere. Let's say he goes to g8. I need to get access to f2. So let's say rook h. Let's say rook h8 and bishop d5. And then, oh, sorry, I'm already there. And then rook d8. I'm already threatening mate. So he's got this. So this is like the Cochrane defense in the rook and bishop versus rook endgame. So he's got bishop b3. But then I can just go to a dark square. Then I can just go rook c5. So if he brings the king up, it's actually tricky still, but it's got to be a win. So we have to defend it. Then he just moves his bishop somewhere. Let's say he goes back to g8. Then I give a check. I think that's winning. Hello, Nebula. If he goes back, it should just be winning. I think that's going to be winning. I've done a lot of rook and bishop endgame stuff. It ends. What was that? It made me go through hell and back. Okay, we are white. So we have a hook mate if he goes to f7. Verifying. Therefore, he needs to go. That's just mate in 2. And we are black. Oh, verifying really slowing me down, though. Okay, so we have a check. And then we win the knight. I'll be up a piece. Oh, wait, our rook can't move, so we got to be a little bit careful. But I think we take the knight with check. So there's no harm, no foul. Worst case, we have to defend it again. Okay. We have no queen. I might be able to just double up on the H file. Okay, his sacrifices won't hurt. I can take with a pawn. So he has to push a pawn. If he pushes g6, then it's mate. If he pushes f6, then I have g6. And he can't run. I didn't think about f5, but it's the same thing. I just played g6 here. We are black. I think I can just take. Right? Just take and push. This is a common thing. Okay. Equal material. Queen b3 should seal the deal here. I don't see why this would not be good. He takes our knight, but we give a check. He could go rook f8 if he wanted. I mean, maybe this isn't enough, but it should be enough. Queen b3, hg takes, say, rook f7. Bishop h5. We win the exchange. That's if rook f7. What if he doesn't go rook f7? So here. Then I'm giving check, and that's mate. Oh, I didn't expect this. It took. Oh, that's kind of weird. We just take the knight and then just take the bishop. We're up a piece here. Okay. Is this a move? I think it is. If he takes my queen, I take, and I'm defending my knight. He does have f3 there, but I have a check. Yeah, so that should be good. Oh, where's his king? Check, check. That should be good. Black. Can I take here? What a move. And look how quickly I found it. I don't know. He might be able to take here on a8. But then I have back rank. Oh wait, do I? Then I'm up the exchange. Wow. Okay, he did it the boring way. The computer did it the boring way. 33. I don't know about this. I don't know. So first, I'm scared of rook a8. But I'm on his pawn, so I think I can maybe take it. If he gives me a check, I have this covered twice. I think. Like I move my king. Yeah. Okay. And if he moves his d rook somewhere, I guess I'm taking and then bringing in the king. Yeah. Okay, 34. Checkmate. Thank you for an easy one. I'm still going to verify though. But oh, good thing I verified. Good thing I verified. And then check. There might be rook g2 for one thing. Good thing I verified, but that's still, it's got to be the first move though. Then check here. Queen f1. And then fork. So how did that work? So check, check, king g4. Oh, I see. Take, and then I can take here. So check, and then we take the rook with check. Wow. this verifying thing works. We are black. Break through here. Boom, boom. Don't move until you see it. Don't move until you see it. A4. He's can't do anything. He can't do. Okay, let's say he goes bishop e8. We're just doing this. I mean, I don't think there's anything else to verify. Yeah, and we just go b3. If bishop a4, we take on a2. All right. And we push now. We don't take because he can put the bishop on c2. So we push. We are black. This, okay, we can take and then fork. And we don't want to go here first because there's b4. Double threat. Double attack. Just verifying now. That would put us up something. I don't know. That would put us up a knight. There's bishop h2. Actually, is there queen h4? No, queen h4 I take. So bishop h2, I think I just take on h2. So, I mean, I think that's, I don't think there's more to it than that. Oh, and now, though, queen h4, g3 should be good. Ooh, there's bishop h3 at the end, too. But I've got queen f3. But yeah, and if bishop h2, can I take it? Queen h4. Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah, so he does come in, and then I was planning g3. Although I wonder, like, if h3 would work. Everything seems like it would work, but there is a discovery, a potential discovery that I need to concern myself with. Even here, bishop h3 could potentially be problematic because my back rank is very weak here. Although I always have bishop e3. So, but it's, yeah, okay. So it's got to be g3 or h3. And if I go h3, again, bishop h3 could be a problem. If I go, I might have queen f3 though. Everything seems like it would be okay. Queen f3. Is there another reason why this might not be good? They both seem good to me. h3, bishop h3. Can even just go queen f3, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Can I have a few g3 easier? They both seem good. But I know they can't both be good. Okay, takes. Queen f3. Bishop g4. Maybe bishop g4 is the problem. Bishop g4, queen e4, check, check. Yeah, okay, so I forgot what pawn I pushed there. I think it was the h3 I didn't like. Because queen f3, there's bishop g4. If I don't go queen f3, well, I have to move the queen somewhere. Maybe here, queen e4. I wonder if I could do that. Then he's got bishop f5. Yeah, he's got bishop f5 there. So I think I have to play g3. Woo, that was deceptively hard. We are white. That was a lot to calculate. So can I remove the defender? If he trades queens, I have a good bishop here, and I'm hitting this, but I don't think that's enough. So if I do it the other way, and then here, I don't see what that's doing. This is weird. So let me look at this again. Takes, hello Mimzovich. Well, because I'm verifying this time. And there were some tricky puzzles this time, really. There are some really tricky ones. Okay, so takes. Are you the one who knocks Mimzovich? I don't think he's there yet. Okay, so we take on e5, check. He recaptures. I recapture. I think we could maybe draw there, but that's his best. That's the best we could do. So again, if I look at it the other way, well, I thought you said you were in season 10, episode 4. I'm like, Jesus. Okay, so takes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat as always. Breaking Bad. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. I'm near. Okay, so it takes. Doesn't seem right, eh? Can I trap the knight somehow? I don't know. Okay, so we look at this, and then if rook d8, let's just say for some reason he took, right? For some reason. Then we have check. And then check, and then that'll be mate. So he can't take. I'll look at it again. Takes, rook d8, rook e8, rook e8, rook e8, king h7, bishop g8, and then we get to do a discovery where it's mate. So we know that he can't recapture, and I'm threatening to take the rook. So unless he wants to give the exchange, give up the exchange by defending on f8, although he can't even do that, he has to go here, and that's covered. So it is going to be the most obvious. Okay, so if I take on d2, well, if I don't take on d2, he's taking my rook. So I think I have to take, and then can't I just take the rook? Can I not just do that? Check, and then just knight e4. He recaptures, and I don't see the problem. Last one. So if I take his bishop, I'm threatening check. That's not enough of a threat. Okay, That's it. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, so if I go check here on f3, and if for some reason he went king h1, then I think I could get discovery on his queen at the very least. At the very least. Therefore, sorry, is this what I'm looking at? I always forgot. Shit. No, I think I was looking at this. Was that what was I looking at? No, I must have been looking at this because I said king h1. So yeah. I was looking at knight f3. So knight f3, he can't go here because I have a discovery on the queen at the very least, although I think that's mate. So he is forced to take, and then bishop f3. How does he stop? I don't see how he stops me from mating on g2. I don't see it. Well, okay, that's how, but he gives up the queen. Okay, going to get one wrong now. Okay, so that took me 46 minutes, which is not great, but I got it on the second try. The first one, I got the first puzzle wrong, but there. Okay, going to play a game. Haven't been playing much lately. I only play like an average of 2 or 3 games a day of chess. Kind of crazy, hey? Maybe that's why I'm not improving. Everybody, like, most chess players play like what? Like 20 games a day? Will I be streaming that long? I don't know. That's a very long shower, though, I gotta tell you. Okay, so... Lowenthal. This can transpose to the Sveshnikov, which it looks like it's going to do. Now, if GF, so we are in the Sveshnikov now. This is not good. And I'm trying to remember the best way to play it. I don't know if I just proceed with knight c2, but I thought there was something else. It might even be bishop d3. Let him take. But and then do that. But it might just be knight c2. Kind of thought there's some other move here. Okay, well, I'm going to go knight c2. Oh, maybe what I'm thinking of is if he takes, it might actually be good to take with a pawn, even though normally you don't want to do that. Okay, so now h4 or a4, they usually transpose, more or less. Since his pawn is on f6 and not g5, I might like h4 more than normal here. Although if he takes, then again, I have to take with the pawn. I don't know if I want that, so I might go a4 here. Or okay, I'm going to go a4. Knight c e3 was interesting too, so I can repopulate the knight. Actually, maybe I should have considered knight bc4. Yeah, because this is the thing. So normally I want to take with the queen, and I might still do that to keep this as a weakness. But there's knight e7, which is a tempo move. So I might take with the pawn. Again, not something you normally want to do, but we are threatening to win a pawn here. Or not threatening, we are going to win a pawn. Oh, maybe not. I spoke too soon. Okay. So there's still h4. I could maybe go knight b4 again. There might be a5 though. Okay. Do I want h4? I don't know. I can also go maybe g3, but these can kind of transpose as well. Okay, I'm gonna go h4. I don't know if I want that. There's no rush. Well, maybe there's a little bit of a rush. Maybe not. No, I don't think there's a rush. I'll take it though. Yeah, you can attack b2. Yeah, well now I'm not touching anything there. So now I'm gonna go g3 and put the bishop on g2 to protect this pawn. I think I'm okay here for now. Big time disadvantage, but it's a theoretical opening. Means I'm too invested. What is that? Okay, he's got a discovery. He wins a pawn there, right? Or does he? No. He can't do that. Bishop h3, because I just take the bishop. He takes the queen. I'm up a bishop for a pawn. Okay. So then he attacks my pawn. I'm not on his knight anymore, which I don't like. Okay, I'm going to play it though. I think. Should I though? I don't know, because there's this still. But then I can come in here. Okay, let's try this out. Yeah, queen b7, knight b4, I think. So aiming for c6. He moves back. He wants the discovery still. Now I have to move this rook. Or move the knight. I could maybe still go knight b4 now. I don't know how. This might be annoying, but yeah, knight b4. a5, I'm coming in here. Knight is a little awkward there, but I'm gonna do this. I'm really scared of this. But it's protected. I'm still scared of the rook here. Yeah, so this pawn could get. I mean, if I put the knight on c6, I'm worried about this pawn getting chopped off. But for now, I think we're okay. So I think I just castle here. Nothing has really changed. Actually, I could have taken on a6. So I think that's my next move. And how do I want to take it? I don't know. But I am going to take it if he lets me. And if he pushes, do I want to go knight c6? I don't know. Because this is actually not the worst idea. I might put it on c6 though. Yeah, I can. This is quicker if I wanted to go to d4. Okay. So, yeah, how do I take on a6 if he lets me? It's possible there's some tactics here. Yeah, that could be a problem. Oh, that's a problem. There might be knight c7. Knight c7. Okay, I forgot about this. Well, that is excruciating. How did I forget about that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, queen e2, but then my rook is already undefended. He's got knight c2 here. I might have to take here. Or maybe rook e1. I might have rook e1. Yeah, takes. Okay, I think I have rook e1, but this is getting scary. I kind of forgot about this pawn. Yeah, well, I don't like how quickly he did that. It shows that he's confident. Maybe he had to do that, I guess. Okay. Queen is almost overloaded. Okay, now we can come in again. So that's good. I gotta start playing a little quicker. Quite low on the clock. Everything is scary. Every move is scary. Okay, I can't do that. So, okay, what's going on? I didn't win a pawn. It felt like I won a pawn there, but I didn't. It's because I was going to win a pawn here, but I didn't. So this is looking pretty bad for me from the clock standpoint. Not looking good from the clock standpoint. I think I made a lot of inaccuracies this game. So I can attack his queen. His queen is trapped? He's got... Oh, I can win the knight. Is his queen trapped here? He's got one move. He only has one square. And I'm trying to prevent that. I don't see how. That's crazy. Okay. So he's alive. This is a weird move. And I'll probably regret it. But it's so weird I gotta play it. Because it's not easy for him to do something. Maybe he's got knight b5. But I'm covering all of these squares now. Like I'm covering everything. Okay. I just dropped 2 pawns here. Okay. Drops my rook. Let's do this first and then here. Or maybe I want to save that for h5. Queen h5 maybe? g6, can I? No, that's nothing. Oh man. I know this opening pretty well, but I got outplayed. I'm not sure. This might have been not good. It was just so interesting, though, because he couldn't move anything. It was speculative. Okay. But that a few moves ago, when I had like that rook, I think it was rook c4, he only had one square for his queen. I'm a little surprised that he let me do that. That was kind of scary. Okay, should we do it this way or this way? Let's do it this way. And then here. Can I even do this and then bishop e6? Or can I just go bishop e6? No, I can't. Check. Very close to winning here. Yeah, so can I go here? And then here? He's got bishop f6. He's got bishop f6. Okay, I'm going to go here and queen h5. Check. There might be something there. Okay, let's go here. Because this is, we almost have Anastasia's mate. I need my rook on h5. If his bishop wasn't here, I think I could take on f7. Maybe I could take here and then, oh, I can take with the queen though. Because then I could go here. Take, okay. I wonder if I should do that. Take, push. I'm gonna do it. I like this square, but it's I'm not quite there in time. I could also take the rooks first and then go check. No, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. No, I have to do this here. This doesn't actually work. I thought it worked, but he just brings in the other rook. Or the knight. So I kind of made a mistake there, I think. Okay, I can come in here and then... But he just protects... he just comes here. He always had a defense. And then check. Puzzles? Does that work? Puzzles. 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 Puzzle streak. It's not over. This is why we do puzzle streak. This is why we do puzzle streak. I think this is the right way to take it. Not 100% sure. Yeah, because then we have rook h7 at the end. Wow, rook h7 is mate. This, can I pre-move that? Ooh, come on. Come on, that finish though. Oh, yeah. The puzzles are paying off. The puzzles are paying off. Boom. Oh, I don't like how the middle game went though. Oh. Oh. Okay. Time to load her up. Time to load her up. Oh wait, did he do it before he did it? Did he do it before castling? Yeah, he did it before castling. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I went knight c2. Which is okay too. Maybe I'm thinking there's another line where this is even less good. It might be here. No, maybe, I guess, okay, I thought it was worse than it is. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, I guess it supports D5. I thought it was I thought it was not good. Yeah, so that explains why I was confused, because I actually haven't played that line, even though it was okay. And then yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not used to having a pawn on D5. Maybe I should wait. Wait. Oh yeah. So I didn't take with a queen because I didn't want to give up a tempo here. I think it was the right decision. And then I think this win. I think okay. Here I was still content. I was a little bit scared about my D5 pawn. I did forget that his pawn existed, so this freaked me out. So maybe it wasn't okay, but yeah, I dropped. So maybe I played okay until bishop d7. I did not see this at all, obviously. So, oh, but what do I play here? I have to move the queen, maybe queen c2. But then this drops. This is actually tricky. Maybe queen d2. There you go. And then I am attacking here. Yeah, I really like this because it's so close to being Anastasia's mate, right? If my rook gets to h5, that's Anastasia's mate, but he also had bishop f6, so yeah, I traded it off. And then I think he blundered here a lot because I think he had, for one thing, knight d6. Even just knight d6 here. Or next move. I don't know why he didn't play knight d6. Oh wait, maybe knight d6 doesn't work. No, it should though, right? Yeah, so just knight d6 and he's fine. And now I'm not so sure. And then this was a mistake too. I think he still had... No. I think he still had knight d6. And then this is a huge blunder, I think. Queen c3. And then... Yeah, and this is very interesting because this is not my... I only am seeing this because I've been doing so many puzzles lately. Seeing that after the trades, I'll have a queen and rook converging on f7. And I didn't take it with the queen because I wasn't quite sure how I'm winning here. Check. Blocks. I guess check here would be mate. So if he doesn't block, then yeah, then it's tricky still. Check maybe? Yeah, check. There would be a win, but yeah, this is I think the right way to do it. And there. Okay, let's take a look at the engine. No, he's not the opponent. He's been in here before. Abanoop. I think I've seen him here before. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was losing here. Yeah, because I think he should have just played knight d6. I think he had many chances to play knight d6. Okay, but let's learn something. So here... this bishop e6 move, 5% of games have it. So it's kind of interesting. The vast majority of people do play knight c2, but only 8% of people take the bishop at this point. But that's actually what I have in my... Yeah, both are fine. Either is fine, and there's pros and cons to both. What have I played in the past? I've played both moves, and I won both times. Yeah, so they were both okay. A4 and H4 were fine. Yeah, this is all good. Yeah, now taking, it's giving a 20 center pawn preference to taking with a queen, but that's doesn't mean anything. Basically, you could take either way. Yeah, so this was all fine. I don't like how equal it was. I feel like I should have had a bigger advantage. I'm kind of annoyed about that. So maybe I should take more. Like maybe that it should be my move. This is fine for black, but what do I'm just going to check what I have in my... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like how black's fine. That pisses me off. But black's fine. Okay, sorry. So coming back here. Yeah, this was all good. It doesn't love knight c6. It's suggesting queen d2. But it's like a 40 center pawn difference. It was still okay. Hello, Nate. And then, so this was a mistake. So any normal move, rook e2, I have to defend the pawn. And then after queen c5, it wants to go c4, only move. Why is that the only move? What's black threatening here? Oh, he's threatening my pawn. Yeah, so we have to go c4. Whoops. You know, he played well. Yeah, this is all equal still, and then this... Oh, this was a blunder. Oh, yeah, because it gives knight d6. Yeah, I only had a minute and a half. So the best move is rook 4 f3. Queen d3, it wants to do some type of maneuvering. Or else give this check. And then here, and if he moves the queen somewhere, I don't know. Oh, wait, then we can... Oh, I see. I could have just done this. We're equal still, but that would have been a simple approach. I didn't see that. Just give a check and then take an f7. Oh, man. Oh, I see. So we have to dislodge the queen first. So the queen moves somewhere. I guess this is actually a mistake. Apparently knight c3 is good. Now we have two pieces under attack. So that's why you want to do it with the other rook, I guess. And then he moves somewhere. Then we can just take the pawn. And it's still equal, but this would have been a very simple way to play. It's actually kind of scary, this a pawn. But yeah. So that was an idea. And then, yeah, he just kept missing knight d6. Not here. Wait, why not here? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so, but here. Yeah, I don't know why, or here. So he's still winning here, apparently. Do I recommend the open? Why are you asking me? You're stronger than I am, but that's a weird question. Do I recommend the open Sicilian? Openings are openings. Like, you can play basically anything in the opening, almost anything. Yeah, so this was his final mistake. So he could have played anything here, but there were two winning moves. There was queen d6 and queen c5. Don't ask me what queen c5 is about. Okay. So yeah, I got lucky he'd played that. The theory, you're trolling now. I'm not higher rated than you. Oh, did it update? Did it update? What's your rating now? Vivek, honestly, the King's Gambit, if I had to start over, I would strongly consider it. If I had to start over, like if I was just starting chess now and I had to rebuild my opening repertoire, I would very strongly consider the King's Gambit. Or the Birds. Probably the Birds, though. It would make more sense. You lost 121 points? No, I forgot to check. I've been busy. What's your rating now? But you're still probably higher than me. Because you were 18 something, right? 1703. Oh. I can't believe you lost 129 points. I'm really surprised. Yeah, but you're still provisional. So next tournament, you'll... And my rating is probably fake anyways. I'm peak sitting, so... Okay. So what did I learn from this game? Not much. Not much. I learned that we could take, we cannot take, it doesn't matter. And what else did I learn? Keep doing puzzles. Unfortunately, I didn't really learn much this game. Some 1800 dude at the carries. Okay, now I have to look that up. No, the open system is one of the most heavy theoretical openings in chess. Perhaps the most. And it's super sharp. And you said he was 1800, so he's probably under 2000. And you said some 1800 lost 220 points. So, well, let's look for 1800s down here. This guy? This is Robert, he's provisional. He's provisional. You guys and your provisional ratings. Trying to make it look better. There we go. You might have to squint a little bit. Yeah, so if we go to regular only. So and he's from Ontario? Oh no, Quesnel. So that's why. His first two, he didn't play the mainlanders, I think. Where's Quesnel? Let me look it up. He probably played a small little local group of players and okay. Here, Quesnel. Oh yeah, it's out. It's so. Let's see. I think he might have played people that had ratings from like 20 years ago. He played in January. Yeah. So, oh no, but Kirk Morgan. I think I've heard of him. But yeah. So these players. So he played against two provisionals and then one player who. Yeah, and then he played against one player who's, yeah, we don't know where he got his rating from. I don't know why. How was he 1800? Okay, and then his second tournament, then he played Kirk Morgan. Then so he beat him into. So then he beat Kirk Morgan. So his rating is all based on Kirk Morgan, who is 1400. So yeah, the guy was not 1800 because Kirk. Okay, well that some of that's quick shot. So if you do regular, yeah, he's like, well, but yeah. Anyways, that's why. Um, Let me get back to the game. Okay, I'm gonna play a new game is what I'm trying to say. Oh, 3 months old account. Look at this: 1400 bullet, 2100 rapid, 3 months old. You think I'm gonna play this guy? Oh my god. Okay. Well, no, I thought it looked worse than it did. This graph, but I'm not playing a 3 months old account. 1400 bullet, 2100 rapid. I'm not doing that. See you later, alligator. I'll block him while I can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we got a timeout. We have to stay in our room. It's not fair, man. You keep forcing me to play all these people that make brand new accounts. Should I make a new account right now? Should I make a new account and just every 5 games make a new account? That's what these people are doing. Or they're getting their account banned and then they make a new account and I have to keep playing them over and over and over again. I'd play on chess.com, but I'm peak sitting. I'm too busy peak sitting there. We could see how long I've been peak sitting. No, I've done my puzzles for today. No, I honestly, the thing with the new accounts, I'm not saying they're all cheaters, but they're new accounts. So they're not, the ratings aren't established. They might be making new accounts to test out different openings, but then some games are trying, some games are not trying. I want to play with somebody whose strengths correlates to their rating. I don't want to play these brand new accounts that are very questionable, like that guy who's 1400, 1300 bullet and 2100 rapid, and his account's just made 3 months ago. And I can't be coming across that many 2100s that are just now creating their first account on Lichess. That's bullshit. Because like it's probably something like probably 25% of my opponents have a new account. There's no way that many 2100s are not. Yeah, they're just finding out about Lichess right now. So all I want to do is play against established accounts. That's all I ask. Okay, but let's look at our profile here. Because I'm peak sitting on chess.com. And I realize I'm on the wrong scene. Can I do it this way? There we go. Make it look prettier. So I don't like their new system here because you can't see. Okay, so when did I do this one? Isn't it supposed to tell me the date? Where does it show you? I don't like how they changed it. Where does it show the date? that you achieved this. Why did they change it? Home? Okay, home. Okay, so yeah, June 10th. So it's not enough of a peak sit for me, but getting there. Blitz. So Blitz was back in November, so I could try a Blitz game. Could try a Blitz game because what is that? 8 months ago? Or no, a bit over 7 months ago when I last set a new personal Blitz high. Bullet was a year ago. No, a bit over a year ago. So that's even longer. So you guys want some Blitz? I better update the stream title. Well, I'm just going to wait until I stop getting timed out, and then I'll go back to Lee Chess. Yeah, well, I don't play. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you. No, I suck. But I'll play Blitz. I'll play a Blitz game. I have to make sure I'm on the right scene. Hopefully this loads. How do I watch a game so I can make sure the board is set up correctly? How do I watch a random game? Watch. It's playing now. There we go. Okay, that loads properly. Okay, so we'll go play. Play online. Here we go. I'm going to play my first Blitz game. What am I playing? 3+2? Yeah, let's try 3+2, I guess. And if I win, it'll be new personal best. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but I've set a personal rule for myself that I'm only going to go to another tournament if I set 3 new personal bests. It's kind of like 3 norms. I've already hit one of those since I made that rule for myself. So if I win this game, this would be my second norm to go to a tournament. Well, and I don't want to go to a tournament. I'm not ready to go to a tournament, but I'm probably not going to win anyways. So I'm going to minimize chat because I'm nervous. So here we go, 3+2. And it's going to be a weird shift. Oh, Carol Khan, though. Qatar to Cower. It's going to be a weird shift going to Blitz because from Rapid. The weird thing is, I think my time management in Bullet and Blitz are actually decent. It's just in Rapid and Classical, they're bad. Okay, so... I don't know why I'm pausing here. Like I've played this 100 times. I don't know why. It's because there's too much on the line. I'm too scared. Okay. I've had a lot of tournaments in this position. Or similar. So knight d7. Is the move, but black can play anything like that. Now, do I want to go f4, c4 here? f4. Now, but then I think this is a problem. Queen d7. No, here it's not a problem. Okay, I often get this wrong. Oh, no, maybe the problem is he can come here. Yeah, shit. Because now he can go here. No, but I have c4 still. Okay, yeah, I still have c4. Okay. Yeah, because I can go here. At least I hope I'm not missing something. Okay. Now, what? Do I want to get in here? Okay, let's do that. I was thinking bishop d2 as well. Oh, my time. Okay, my time. I can't help it. So bishop is awkward here because the knight can't traverse to f8. Okay, stop that. b5. Okay, we gotta do this. Okay. Come here now. Bishop f4. How do you get queen in there? Here first. We can try that. Okay. This looks. Oh, can I do that? He's playing very well. This bishop, my light squared bishop's not so good. Can I go here? I feel like I'm about to blunder if I haven't already. Wow, he's stopping everything. Huh? Drop b2. He can take it. He's just making sure. Oh, man. Drop b2 there. But then I can go here. Okay, so let's get that secure. Let's get this secure. Can you just push? Fuck. Okay, we have to move the knight. Dropped a pawn. Just don't have the time. My heart is racing. His light squares are non-existent. Oh my God. My hand's shaking. He can get a draw. He's thinking about it. That was a dumb thing I did, but yeah, now I lose. Yeah, now I lose. But my hand was shaking. I had a win there for sure. I definitely had a win there. Oh, I had a win there. Too bad. Oh, I definitely had a win there. I shouldn't have traded, but my hand was shaking. I was just so nervous. I did all the hard play, and then this was so dumb. I should not have traded queens. That was so stupid. I just gave a check, and then, well, this is still... And then I probably triangulate at some point, and it's definitely work. But I was too nervous. Okay. I'm not going to analyze that because I don't like to analyze on chess.com. How do I go back to the game? Okay. And then I want to play a new game. How do you do that? That sucked. I fought back so well there. Oh, how come it's doing 2 games at once? Oh, you can't keep a tab open? Stupid. And now what? Did I just lose that game because I hit the wrong... Okay. I'm pissed now. Oh my God. I lost like 40 points or something because my RD is so high. Look at me. I'm 1890 now. What did I lose? Like 25 points. Oh, and I'm on the wrong screen. There. And now I've lost all my time. I'm pissed. I'm tilted after that last game. I'm really angry. I'm not happy. I'm angry. Okay, then D5. This way, because there might be here. Okay, I forget what I do. I guess I'd take. I don't like losing that last game because I just got nervous. Okay, so E4. So I think we want to push here. Okay. Still theory. My theory. Just trying to remember it. That last game, it was, okay, and then we push. It's what I like to do. I think you can also do other things. So we had similar ideas before, similar position before. Bishop G4. I don't know if I want to do that or Queen E8. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Queen E8 maybe, or Bishop G4. Bishop G4, H3. Okay, I'm going Bishop G4. So H3. What am I doing there? Take. That one's a pawn, right? I think. Okay. It should be very good for black. I could take and then take here and then take here. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it's blitz. Oh, fuck. I can't do that. He's got this check. Damn it. And then I lose. Oh, damn it. How do I lose? I shouldn't have. It was premature. And now I'm losing. These pawns are just way too strong here. Oh my god. I'm going to take just to split these up a little bit. Okay, gonna try to get the queen in. Oh, he's fast. I'm still pissed about that other game. That series. I really am. This game's kind of pissing me off too. I'm angry. And I've got nothing here. I don't know. I just had to make. I had to make a move. I'm trying to do this. It doesn't do anything. He's too fast and too good. Singapore. 2 losses in a row. I don't mind losing this one as much, but the last game really sucked to lose. He was beating me like on the board, but then I it's just the way I fought back. Okay, I might be able to sack here. Oh, he's got bishop. No, he doesn't have. Okay, I'm still down material though, because I mean, I can take on a1, but I'm still down. I'll have a rook for 2 bishops, and it's an open board, so that's garbage for me. I was just shaking too much. That's why it sucked, because I really crawled back last game, but then my hand was literally shaking. And I just got rattled. Okay, threatening f3, actually. Maybe I'll take f3. I'd rather take a bishop than a rook for the bishop. Okay, so every second we're getting a little bit of time here. Yeah, I think I'm taking that. So I don't. Is this the move? He sees everything. Holy crap! I can come back to f7. He doesn't. Well, now he could be in trouble here. Can I do this? Here? My hands are shaking again. Too much on the line. Too much on the line. Flag, flag, flag. Yeah. Woo. So I got 28 points for this game. How much did I lose on the previous game? Only one way to find out. I think. How do I find out? Profile. Let's see. How do I? It doesn't show you how many you lost, right? No, I'm just high RD. But chess.com does it differently. I'll click on this one, and then it'll say minus, right? So that was minus 25 the previous game, and then this one was, so that's a new personal best, I think. Because I got 28 points this game, and then I lost 25 the previous. So if I go back, so it's a net gain of 3 points, I think. 1918. Highest rating. Where does it say I've achieved that? It doesn't say when on this page, right? 1918. Why doesn't it do that? So we have to click here. Oh, why chess.com? Why do you move all these things? Why do they make it so difficult? I have to go to the home page and then click on Blitz. July 4th. So that's a new personal best. That's a new personal best on chess.com Blitz. 1918. I beat the previous one by 3 points, I think. Yeah, by 3 points. So my last personal best was back in November 25th. Yes. So I will peak sit there again for a very long time. 1918. Okay, let's look at those two games now. This one was a fun opening. Now, I'm not sure if bishop g4 is the best move. I wonder if I could have played just g5 as well. Or, yeah, maybe I should have played king h8 earlier. Yeah, this was premature. At least I avoided queen c4 in time. But yeah, even here, maybe king h8 because queen c4, queen b3 could be moves. So I just lost a pawn there. And then I was just making moves so I don't flag. And then I think this, yeah, was a mistake on his end. And then we were both in time trouble here, but I had more pressure, and then he flagged here because yeah, I had a lot of threats, but yeah. So how do I do this? Game review. It's gonna be a lot of mistakes. 81.6 accuracy. We both played 2150, but I know this is a fake number here. And then it shows the graph, but how do I get to the eval thing? Is that the start review thing? No. How do I do that? Do I need to pay to account for that? How do I get to the engine? Oh, here? Evaluation? No, lines? Oh my God. Is there no way to do it? So I need to pay to account? No. I'm in the analysis thing. Here. I'm on this thing. It says upgrade. So I guess they removed it. No, they removed it. So you need a paid account. Okay. What? Go to self-analysis? How do you do that? Teach me the ways. I'm on the analysis. Magnifying. There's no magnifying glass. This thing? Oh, really? Did they hide it here? Really? Wow. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Thank you. So I wish it showed a graph like Lichess does. Oh, it does? But how do I go back then? You can't do it on the same tab? Come on. So oh my God. And then I can't even get back in the browser? So I gotta, oh my God. So then I have to open up a millionth other tab. Okay, so you can't see the graph. The graph is very handy for me. They should add the graph. Now I have to go move by move, which is going to take way longer because we can't see the graph. But there were a few key moments. Oh, it's so slow though. Yeah. So was bishop g4? No, bishop g4 was okay, but it does want g5. G5 followed by the typical like queen e8, king h8, and just build an attack this way. Okay, whoops. How do I go back to my lines? There we go, bishop g4. It takes so much longer to analyze this way. Why does chess.com not show the graph? Why is there no graph? Why would they do that? Why would they not add a graph so you can easily see the moves you need to focus on? And I can't even switch. If I click on review, I can't go back to analysis. As soon as you click on review here, you can't go back. You have to start all over and open up a new, or can you? Oh, you kind of can, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm just going to jump to the first blunder, which was here. And why was this a blunder? Well, now I have to go back to this other screen and then go back here. Okay, so it's only a blunder because it wants me to go knight d4. And what's the idea here? I don't know. I'm finding this analysis very awkward to navigate around. I think I'm just in trouble here. Yeah. It's bouncing around a lot. Bishop f6 was the only saving move. I got a double X clam. I don't know how. It doesn't look like it doesn't feel like a double X clam. It feels like a necessary move. And I am winning here. This was good. Oh, not the best move though. It wants rook h3. I guess that's more direct. Yeah. Did he have? What about bishop f4? Bishop f4. Yeah. So that this was still tricky for black though. I had under a minute. I'm sure, well under a minute. And this was just a scramble. I had like 5 seconds. Well, yeah, I guess it shows the clock here. So I had 5 seconds. So I'm just trying not to flag really and trying not to drop a piece. And then he flagged. So it was actually equal here. But I still think I have a bit more pressure than him because I am on h2. But it was yeah, we were both going for it here. And then I'll take. No, I don't even want to look at the first game. That's too hard to look at. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. 2-hour stream. Set a new personal all-time high on chess.com Blitz, where I will peak sit for years to come, or at least a very long time. How do I get to my... Yeah. So at least that went well. My game on Lee Chess, I think I played one game and then I got timed out for dodging. So I have to be careful about that. I can't dodge for a while, I guess. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. And I won't dodge for a while on Lee Chess. So, okay. Good night.